I'm Sorcha and I'm a nutritionist and healthy lifestyle blogger. Today's video is all about probiotics and gut health. For a lot of people, when they hear the word gut, they think of their stomach, and your stomach is part of your gut, but your gastrointestinal tract is made up of 9 different organs. So there's your mouth, your esophagus, then your stomach, your pancreas, your liver, your gallbladder, your small intestine, which is made up of 3 parts, your large intestine, which is also known as your colon, and then your rectum. And when all of these organs work together well, you have a healthy gut. But if even one of them is a bit out of sort, you can get symptoms like bloating, diarrhea, constipation, and also things that you might not think have anything to do with a healthy gut. So today's video is really talking about how to make your gut as healthy as possible, and probiotics are one way to do that. For a lot of people, when they hear the word bacteria, they think bad things, so things that make you sick. But not all bacteria is bad. In fact, the good bacteria in our gut carries out quite a lot of important functions, which is why it's important to keep it healthy. So the good gut bacteria lives there in a symbiotic relationship. That means that it gets something out of it and we get something out of it. What it gets is a home and nutrients. What we get is quite a lot. So good gut bacteria, it synthesizes vitamins, so vitamin K, thiamine, riboflavin, pantothenic acid and folate. Actually, 50% of our need of vitamin K is made by gut bacteria. Vitamin K is very important for healthy blood, so blood clotting and that kind of thing. The good gut bacteria also plays a role in angiogenesis, which is the production of blood cells. It also turns fibre that we eat into short-chain fatty acids, and these then reinforce and make the wall of our gut stronger so that pathogens, which are bad bacteria that makes us sick, can't get in and cause mayhem. It also plays a role in our immune system, so our immune system helps fight infections and the like. And it's also been shown that a healthy gut can affect your brain, so healthy gut, healthy brain. That's all very important functions, which is why we need to keep our good gut bacteria healthy so it can carry out all those functions. Unfortunately, our gut bacteria is very sensitive to any change, so any small thing at all can kind of set it off. A number of things that can set it off would be the use of antibiotics. Now, antibiotics are sometimes necessary, but they can kind of upset your stomach, and that's why you'd get an upset stomach, because antibiotics don't just kill the bad bacteria that's making you ill, it kills the good bacteria as well. And then what can happen is dysbiosis, which is an overgrowth of bad bacteria. So there's more bad bacteria than there is good bacteria. Alcohol, stress, just bad dietary habits, not enough fibre, smoking, poor sleep quality, and not being active are other things that can upset your gut. So kind of having a healthy lifestyle kind of helps with the healthy gut. Now for the main question. What are probiotics and where do you get them? Probiotics are basically good bacteria. So, like I said, we want as much good bacteria in our gut as possible. And one way to get that is from taking probiotics. Now, a lot of people probably think probiotics can only be taken in a supplement. That's not true. You can get probiotics in foods. So foods like yogurt and yogurt products, so the fermented foods, kimchi, kefir, kombucha, tempeh, sauerkraut, all those fermented foods would be source of probiotics. You can get supplements too. supplements are good to take, especially if you've had a course of antibiotics, and a lot of people don't eat those fermented foods that I just pointed out. The thing is, you need to be careful about probiotic supplements. They're not treated as a medication, so they don't go through the rigorous tests that a lot of medication does. They're treated as a food supplement. And it could say on the box 10,000 or 150 billion. That means how many bacteria is in it. But by the time you take it and it gets to your gut, there's no way of knowing. Now, there is some very good brands out there that do test their products. I'm not going to name them all, but just be wary that you don't be taking cheap probiotics thinking that they're helping you when really they're not. The best ways to get the probiotics is from a food source, if you can. Now, the next question is, what are prebiotics? Prebiotics and probiotics are two different things. Probiotics are the gut bacteria, the good gut bacteria. Prebiotics are the food that the good gut bacteria needs. So fibre, foods that we don't digest or can't digest. So things like fibrous foods like whole grains and stuff like that are good. Garlic, leeks, onions, asparagus, bananas, oats, barley, that kind of thing. They're very good sources. Also cocoa, so dark chocolate, flax seeds, wheat bran and seaweed are also good sources of prebiotics. Like probiotics, you can also get prebiotic supplements. It's normally in like a powder form and you'd maybe mix it with your drink. So maybe if you find that you don't really eat a lot of those foods that I mentioned, you could try that. It's very important because, like, if you think about it, if you want good, healthy gut bacteria, you need to feed them properly. And that's what prebiotics do. Now for just a few tips on how you can keep your gut healthy. First of all, I'm going to start with something that has nothing to do with food, but so important, is getting enough sleep. If you find you have trouble getting to sleep or staying asleep, or you just don't have a great sleep pattern, like you maybe stay up really late and get up really late, that kind of thing, and you never feel properly rested, maybe go to your doctor about it. Check out things like meditation. Sometimes listening to meditation, guided sleep meditation before bed really helps. Kind of have a wind down process. Try and keep away from screens, that kind of thing. Getting enough sleep does help with your gut health, believe it or not. As does reducing stress. So many people get stressed for different reasons, and it's impossible for me to tell you just stop stressing, because it's okay to be stressed, but when it starts affecting your health, you probably need to go and look about it. Have something that you can do that de-stresses you, whether it's having a nice warm bath, reading a book, watching a movie, whatever, going for a walk, whatever. Reducing stress will help with your gut health. Then going on to the nutrition stuff, so I feel like I say this all the time, just eat more fibre. It's so important. It will help your gut health so much. Eat plenty of whole grains, nuts and seeds, fruit and veg, so important. Make sure you try and get as many different varieties in as possible, different colours. Make your meals exciting. Also, fibre will help fill you up. So if you are trying to lose weight, increasing your fibre intake is a great place to start. Also important, if you increase your fibre, increase your water intake, your hydration. If you don't drink enough water and you eat more fibre, you will get constipated and it will not feel nice. And you will think, why did I increase my fibre? It's not the fibre that's the problem, it's you not drinking enough water. And water is so important anyway. So you should be drinking at least 2 to 3 litres of water. When it's warm or when you exercise or that kind of thing, you need to drink more. Then just stay away from processed foods as much as possible. things that are full of saturated fat, trans fats, that kind of thing. Try to go for lean protein sources, so your chicken, your fish. If you're vegetarian, it would be like tofu, your pulses, your legumes, that kind of thing. Nuts and seeds, and also get enough omega-3 in as well. So your fish, your oily fish, like your salmon, your tuna, that kind of thing, your avocados. Basically that's it. And if you follow those things and have a well-balanced diet, and also exercise will help with your gut health as well. And things like I mentioned before that affect, like alcohol, smoking, that kind of thing. If you are a smoker, obviously try to give up if you can. If you drink a lot of alcohol and you know you drink a lot of alcohol, maybe try and cut back. A glass here and there or a pint here and there is fine. But if you think yourself you need to cut back, you probably do need to cut back. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please remember to hit the like, subscribe button and notification bell so you'll be notified for any more videos. Thank you, and hope you learned something. Bye. Be sure to visit my blog on probiotics, where you'll find all the information in this video and more.